How's it going, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you all with another INDYCAR Diecast review. Well, even better than the INDYCAR Diecast review, I got myself a double Diecast review. So if you guys are ready for that, then, feel free to go ahead and hit that like button, because you know how these double Diecast reviews are, man. They are definitely going to be, I guess you could say, extraordinary. But today's going to be on a dual set that I picked up at one of my favorite eBay stores. I was going to get this at GP Diecast, which you guys know I usually get all my INDYCAR Diecast from GP Diecast. And also Circle B Diecast, which, by the way, use that promo code OBYT to get $5 off shipping on your next purchase. But I got this from my good friends at DDK Collectibles, just because GP Diecast had both these cards in stock, but one immediately sold out. And you probably know what I'm about to say right here, guys, but it is going to be on a dual Diecast review, or double Diecast review, on the 2022 McLaren SP INDYCARs, driven by Pato O'Ward and Felix Rosenqvist. Now, as you guys know, I am a huge McLaren fan. I mean, with INDYCAR and NASCAR. I wasn't really the biggest fan of McLaren when they came to INDYCAR, especially with, they booted my boy Hinch. But, Pato's kind of filled the void now since Hinchcliffe kind of left, because, he was my favorite driver. Sign Pageant was, but hell, it's been a hell of a season for McLaren, for Aero McLaren SP. But I had the privilege to see both these cars at St. Petersburg and also at this year's Indianapolis 500. As you see right here, these are probably two of the most popular diecasts you will get, especially the Pato O'Ward one, because his diecasts always sell out. Pato O'Ward and McLaren always buys their diecast, and they skyrocket in value, guys. I mean, look at the 2020 and the 2021 cards. You can rarely find them anymore. But getting out to the side-by-side comparisons of these cars. Pretty cool that they got their retrospective colors right there with the orange and blue. And on the back, if you guys want to do some reading time, go ahead and pause this, because this looks like a damn storybook. But without further ado, enough of me just talking on my ass, let's go and start this diecast review and the official unboxing of the double diecast review of the Aero McLaren SP 2022 INDYCARs. And alrighty, guys, we got this dual set outfits box, and man, this is pretty darn cool, guys, because of the first time ever, guys, for Greenland Collectibles and the INDYCAR diecast, we got ourselves both Aero McLaren SP cards, guys. As you guys know, when the rebranding from Schmidt Peterson to Aero McLaren SP, when that came into the picture, I believe in the start of 2019 and 2020, I believe, when they expanded to two cars with James Hinchcliffe and Marcus Ericsson. And then the year after that came down to the brand new drivers with the rebranding with McLaren for Schmidt Peterson Motorsport. And the rest was history, guys. I mean, you guys know Pato O'Ward and Oliver Askew. But then these last 2 years, which will be the only 2 years this combination we will have, because guess what? We're gonna have another lineup for the McLaren drivers next year, including for F1 as well. But yeah, these two guys right here, Pato O'Ward and Felix Rosenqvist, they've had a pretty darn interesting season. I mean, it's pretty kind of ironic to have these two cars go side by side, especially with the Road America race in 2020, where Felix Rosenqvist got his one and only win with Chip Ganassi Racing. So I found that pretty cool. But let me tell you what, guys, I'm absolutely in love with this new look. Well, not really new anymore, but the more updated look of the Aero McLaren SP cars. So, they still got that nice, papaya orange, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And it looks like we do got some quality issues right there. So green light is pretty good on that. But they basically took those Aero cars that we all know and love, and they gave them more color. And that's pretty cool, guys. I love the addition of blue, but I just love how both of these liveries are just different in their own unique ways, guys. I mean, I think these cars look a lot better than the 500 cars. I mean, like I said in my introduction, I had the pleasure of seeing both these cars, which I don't know, I might show you guys some photos actually during this review. Just showcase you guys, I'm not bullshitting you. But it was, let me tell you what, guys, these cars were very popular at the start of, St. Petersburg, and I'm planning to go to St. Petersburg again for the start of the 2023 season, because I am uploading this after the conclusion of the 2022 INDYCAR season. And congrats to Will Power and for winning his second title, and Christian Lundgaard, winning the Rookie of the Year. So pretty cool. But let's get on to Pato O'Ward's diecast. As you guys know, this is my second guy to go to for INDYCAR, as Pagano still is my favorite. But we got ourselves some really, and I mean absolutely beautiful detail right there. Of course, they also rebranded. They also redid the font as well. It's supposed to match up with the Formula One team as well, which is really cool. I mean, I think the Aero McLaren SP did a great job, knowing that they were catering to the Formula One fans. They definitely grew in fans. I mean, but Pato O'Ward, man, let me tell you what, his fans are loud and they are proud. I might be one of them as well, guys. I mean, I might not be Mexican, but let me tell you what, I love Pato O'Ward's energy, and he's always a pleasure to meet, guys. I mean, I had the pleasure of meeting him by 2 or 3 times with both races, considering St. Pete and Indy 500. Yeah, if you're serious, here we got ourselves, the beautiful Aero McLaren SP look right here, but this is mostly the Aero Electronics car, the number 5 Aero Electronics car that we all know and love, with, James Hinchcliffe and now Pato O'Ward. But dude, this is probably the best version of the Aero Electronics car that we've seen with Pato O'Ward. I mean, last year's was really cool, but I just love this added blue, guys. And if you guys also look, guys, I mean, it kind of looks like this car has like a nice matte finish. Now on camera, guys, this might look a lot more orangey, a lot more, I guess you could say orangey, if that's even a freaking word. Aren't you glad I said that? But it's definitely, I mean, it looks like freaking orange, all right? Let's just say that. But it's like a matte orange, I think, when you actually get this car, guys. Like this whole, the whole base of the car is just all matte, which is really cool. But another cool thing I like about this, guys, and this is something, they've kind of done for a while with some of the Indy cars, but I love that they added the colored rims. I mean, we did have the gold outline rims for some of the Aero Electronics cars for a few years ago, but they decided to go with this blue for Patos and orange for Felix. That's really cool, guys. It really just gives these cars just a nice little distinct look. Plus, we also got Green Collectibles right there, if you can just barely see that right there. And we're going to need a Sharpie right here because that fuel cell right there has a paint chip or something right there. So green light's even guilty. But heck, let's play a nice little game, guys. How many times can you see the word Aero on this freaking car, guys? You are probably going to be mind-fucked to hell. But see, we got some more cool sponsors right there. We got at Parco, Tenos, and we got a lot of other cool sponsors. Mission Chips. Heck, who doesn't like Mission Chips, guys? Anybody got any nacho cheese? But just, I love this livery layout, guys. So cool. You get the nice Chevrolet bow tie. A lot of other cool sponsors we got right there. Some more Mission, McLaren, number 5. My lord, guys, just absolutely beautiful. Back of this diecast looks like it has a nice little walkie suspension right there. So probably not the best on the track. But yeah, Pato O'Ward, man, let me tell you what, he had a pretty decent season, guys. I mean, it looked like he was going to be in run for the championship, but he ended up finishing at 7th, if I'm not mistaken. So he had a shot, but he kind of was in like a must-win situation to probably get himself in at Portland's to fight for the championship at Laguna Seca, but that wasn't the case. But I got a feeling this kid's time is coming soon, guys. I mean, he did broke out 2 wins for the first time in his racing career, guys. So he finally got more than 1 win in 1 season. So that's pretty awesome, guys. I'm looking forward to see how this is definitely one of the future stars that we got, or I guess you say already building up to be a current star in the NTT IndyCar Series season. But yeah, just what a likable guy, guys. I mean, if you guys were a fan of Hinchcliffe, I probably would recommend, recommending, no, you should be a fan of Devlin DeFrancesco. Oh, guess right, that guy's going to be out of riding out this year because he's a damn roadblock. But yeah, guys, I mean, all jokes aside, I have to say, I mean, what a season Pato O'Ward had, guys. Grabbing those 2 victories for this year at Barber and the second Iowa race. And I think we're going to expect a lot more from this kid very soon, and I'm looking forward to see what the future holds for Pato O'Ward. But now let's get on to his teammate, which we are knowing that he is going to have an uncertain future depending where he goes. Apparently McLaren says that they still sign with him, but who knows? That's going to be either with the Formula E team or what. But let's get on to Felix Rosenqvist. And let me say, guys, I actually had a chance of meeting him at the 500 as well. And heck, I consider him one of my top favorite drivers, guys. I mean, he's very chill and very humble, and just seems like a very relaxing person, guys. If I describe one word for him, he's just very chill and humble, guys, but like very chill. Like hell, I could probably even scream at the motherfucker and it'd be like, oh, what's going on, dude? But for real, guys, Felix Rosenqvist, man, I don't think this guy gets enough credit for what he deserves. I mean, Chip kind of gave him a good, decent, and look at the suspension right here. Whoa, I had to pop up the suspension right there. Green light's got quality issues, all. This ain't good. Still better than the line, no, guys, but man, that suspension right there looked like I was trying to like pop open like, when someone's got like a dislocated elbow. Well, I just did it with the freaking diecast. So, but like I said, with the Pato O'Ward car, guys, it's got that nice matte finish to it, and you got the nice wicker bill right there. You see that little indent right there. But you notice there is a lot more blue on this, so wherever the black is on the Pato O'Ward car, it's blue. So basically the colors are kind of inverted, you can see right there, but just, I don't know, guys, I love the Pato O'Ward car, but dude, let me tell you what this livery reminds me of? It reminds me of the freaking Golf, the Golf cars that, the F1 McLaren drivers drove last year at, what was it, what Monaco. I think that's probably where the blue came from. And you guys probably wondering that, yeah, this car is censored. It's supposed to have tobacco sponsorship. I think it's supposed to be Voos, I believe, but they went to Velo. I think. I guess that was like their rebrand. But anywhere you see McLaren, that is supposed to be a tobacco sponsorship. But as you guys know, I mean, with the tobacco regulations in the U.S. and as you can see, yeah, there's we can't have tobacco on diecast. So I mean, which is good because tobacco's bad, smoking's bad, kids. Some more quality issues we got right here. That's pretty surprising for Greenlight, guys. We do got a nice little. This is a race version, guys. Look at that tire, guys. But you see the orange. We got the orange, bright orange outline right there for the rims compared to the blue ones. But dude, that is so cool, man. I'm kind of glad they made these diecast different because heck, it probably even is good for the spotters. Dude, I just absolutely just love this. You can see it's the exact same livery layouts. Paddles is cool, but man, I'm really digging this, man. I would just love if this car had the Golf logos on it, and that'd be perfect, guys. Because my God, that's just such an iconic livery and an iconic paint scheme. For sports car racing and for open wheel. Just my Lord, guys. But so freaking cool, guys. I really do like this Felix Rosenqvist car, and I'm so glad we got it made, guys. Considering that this possibly could be Alexander Rossi's ride for next year, but we'll probably see how things will go. But yeah, Felix Rosenqvist actually had a pretty decent season, guys. He only got one podium, which was at Toronto, but he's had some pretty bad luck, sadly. I mean, of course, everyone kind of remembers Felix Rosenqvist from his terrible and I mean absolutely terrifying wreck that he had. Yeah, he did crash at Detroit this year as well at the second race, but the first Detroit race from 2021, my God, when he had that throttle pedal got stuck and he just completely just caboosed into the wall, that was scary, man. I definitely did not want another Aero McLaren SP driver to get injured because we already had that with Oliver Askew at the 500 when he ran, but in like 2019 or so, or 2020, but yeah, it was 2020 actually. Yeah, kind of makes you want to forget what 2020 was all about. But dude, I am so happy, guys. I'm hoping that we are going to we probably are going to get more McLaren diecast down the road. But yeah, dude, I mean, I must say, guys, Greenlight absolutely listened to their fans because people were so disappointed that we didn't got Marcus Ericsson or an Oliver Askew number 7 car, and heck, they finally got it done, guys. Speaking of which, we are getting a Marcus Ericsson. I can't even talk English today. I can only talk gibberish. We are going to be getting his 500 car coming out very soon. But yeah, there's side-by-side comparison photos for you guys. If you guys want to just, I don't know, take a look at that. I mean, I know you guys love side-by-side comparisons. I know those reviews go a little bit longer than usual, but heck, it is a double diecast review after all. So you know what that means. Double the trouble. But feel free to comment below if you have anything else to share right here, as I'm pretty much going to go ahead and wrap it up right here as I'm showing you guys these wonderful 360 views. Oh yeah, who doesn't want to see the bottom of the diecast? Isn't that beautiful? Whoa, that definitely is race version after all. Holy Christ, Greenlight. Still better than Lionel. But yeah, that's all I got to say right there. And this has been the double diecast review of the Aero McLaren SP cars driven by Felix Rosenqvist and Pato Award Chevrolet for Aero McLaren SP. Comment, like, subscribe, and go Papaya.